we will be establishing an equilibrium between a reaction of iron nitrate, iron 3 nitrate, and potassium thiocyanate. I have 2 droppers, each filled with a little bit of those solutions. I'm going to take this first test tube and add about 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the iron 3 nitrate. And then here is 5 drops of the potassium thiocyanate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now we're going to dilute this so that way we can see a nice yellowish orange color. And this is going to be the start of the relationship, or this is going to be the starting test tube that we'll use for all of our situations. So every single one of the solutions we're going to work with is going to come from this control. So let's make sure we're mixing this one thoroughly. Okay. And then we will add from this tube to those 5 other test tubes. Alright, so we're going to leave that first one as the control. Now granted, I do know that there was a little bit of water left over in those other test tubes, so they are slightly less in color. But in general, we can use that as a baseline from where we started. So the last 2 test tubes are going to be our temperature changes. And to give those an opportunity to get to the temperature, I'm going to go ahead and put the one in the ice bath and that one into the hot water. Into our second test tube, we're going to be adding some iron 3 nitrate powder. So that has been added, and then we're going to mix. Okay. To the next test tube, potassium thiocyanate solid. And then mix. To that next test tube, 6 molar sodium hydroxide. We're going to add 2 or 3 drops. There we go. All right. So now let's go ahead and make the comparisons back to the control. The control is on the left, and the powdered iron 3 nitrate is on the right. On the left is the control. On the right is the potassium thiocyanate that we added. On the left is the control. On the right is the solution of sodium hydroxide that was added, 6 molar. On the left is the control. On the right is the hot water. So the same solution, just put into hot water. And on the right is now the cold water, and the left is the control.